For the last part of this, I want to show how you can get some data. So if you remember from the first or second video that we had this data field, that data API that we were able to query using Postman, and we were able to get some data. But if we try to do the same thing from the browser end, oops, we are getting forbidden. And you know what's up with that? Like, why are we not actually getting the data? And well, that's because we have to send a header. So we are now at this very part of it where we're trying to set the header, which we did via Axios. And now we have to see if it's working. So we're going to try to hit this data point to this endpoint and get some of the get the data of the person who's requesting it. Now I added a button that says get data. Currently there's nothing plugged into it. I just put this in there because otherwise React will throw a fit. So we're going to go ahead and create a Axios call to grab some data. And for now, and all we're really going to do is we're just going to console log it up. And we'll just do it in thunk format. API data. We're not sending anything else. Response. See the data. Now, at the beginning, we are here. You see that our application has no headers. It has no local storage. And what we said is that whenever the user logs out, remove this authorization header from Axios. So if I try to get data, rather after I hook it up, let's hook that up here. Of course, this will execute right away, so we'll put it inside enclosure. So if we do get data, we're getting forbidden because our API, our headers are not set up. So we'll go ahead and sign in. Now what sign in should do is, aside from logging us in, it should set up this Axios header. Does it? Let's try to get some data. Yes, we've got some data. And in order to make sure that this persists, we do call load user data by using this bearer, by checking the local storage. Here. So load user data. So if I refresh, I should still be able to get some data from get data. And I can. But if I sign out, I can no longer get the data. If I refresh, I can no longer get the data. So now you've got all the parts. You can send an email and a password. It goes into the server signs it, sends back a token. That token is stored inside the browser's local storage. When we send it, we modify the Axios. In our case, since we used Axios, we modify the Axios and give it a header. That header is then verified using this secret that we have only in the backend. And when JWT verifies that that's okay, it will proceed as a middleware. It will proceed to the next call. So if it was sitting before your get data, and if it was not verified, it would give you the 403 like we were seeing. But if it is good, it will let us go to the next, and then we can get some response from there. Thanks for watching.